everybody. Those of you who are joining us live, we are so happy to have you guys here with us today. If you will, just let us know where you're watching this video from. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you don't mind, just please click that subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified when we release new videos.
That's right.
If you're watching us on Facebook, if y'all will, please click the follow button. That would really, really help us out.
That is right.
So we are making a DIY artificial flower arrangement today. We've got some really pretty florals, like she said, some artificial flowers and greenery that we're going to be using today. So y'all come on in, get comfy, and we're going to have some fun.
That's right. That is right. And I'm going to show you, I love this little vase and this, our little arranged container. And it's
like a little pot.
Yeah, it's a little pot, and I guess it's ceramic. But it came from Michael's, and it's just so cute. I just love the little shape of it and the little lace look around the top. So I fell in love with that. And I'm going to show you what flowers. We've got these beautiful ranunculus stems. Aren't those gorgeous? They're like in a coral color. I love these. We have some camellias. Aren't those pretty? And I love that they've got the yellow and then the coral around them. They're so
I think
pretty.
those are so pretty. And actually all of these are from Michael's.
Yep.
So I kept the tags just in case we needed to tell y'all what they were.
Yep. And these are little marigolds. Aren't those pretty? So I've got that there. And then we've also, now that's the flowers that we're going to use, but then we've also got this little fern, if I can get it apart here, stem that we're going to fill in with our greenery with this and this little boxwood.
Actually, it's wild asparagus.
Is that what
that's
this
what the
is?
tag says.
Wild asparagus. We are putting wild asparagus in this. Did I say that was a fern, and is that right?
What did it say?
I think it was a fern. I think that's what I saw.
I don't know
on the
what
tag.
I did with that tag. Whoops.
Well, I'll be darned. That means I need to start reading
I
need to read the tags, don't I? Wild asparagus.
I'm really happy.
I would have just bet anything that was boxwood, so I am glad to know that is wild asparagus.
And this year they've started putting all the names.
Yes,
of
and
the
thank you, Michael.
Something kind of funny though that we figured out: if you have an iPhone, you can actually use the little what is it, like the flower and plant
trees
identifier,
that little identifier
in the photos little app. You can identify your fake flowers.
It does artificial flowers as well. We have found that out.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
I did too, and I was glad about that. Hey there.
Hey Marilyn and Charlene. We are so glad you're here with us. Hey Tracy. If y'all are watching us live, if you will, just type live, the word live, in the comments, and tell us where you're watching our video from. If you're watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you're watching this video from. If you're a first-time viewer, let us know that in the comments so that we can say hi to you.
That's right.
And we'll go ahead and get started.
Yes, we're going to get started. Now, we've already put some styrofoam in here, and I just cut it to fit, and I've just got it down in there. I didn't glue it or anything now. You could use the foam in here if you wanted to do that, the spray foam, but I like just using the styrofoam. I'm old school when it comes to that. I like the styrofoam.
Yeah, whatever you like, that's what you use.
Yes, that's exactly what you need to use. So the first thing that I'm going to put in this is my little
marigolds.
Marigolds. Yeah, I had to think about what they're called.
Our little marigolds.
Our little marigolds. I'm gonna put this one in, but I'm gonna cut it.
So you guys, if y'all don't have a really good set of wire cutters, you definitely need that, because that is really, really helpful when you're making floral arrangements or wreaths. Get you a good pair of these. Yes.
Now this is going to be more just on the front, so I will just keep turning it around so you can see, so that I can see what I'm doing. But yes, I put that in first, and I just cut off a good bit of the bottom, but I wanted to keep it together.
And this was actually a longer stem. It was a pretty long stem in the Michael's stem section, so we went ahead and have already cut those.
Yes, we did. Yes, in fact, all of these, all of these are in the stem section. I'm going to cut this one. I'm gonna cut this off right here. I'm gonna cut that apart so that I've got just that much, you see? And I am going to add that right in front. So I've just added this right in front of the main stem of my marigolds, just like that. And I want it just to be just a little shorter than the marigolds. The marigolds are going to be the tallest of our items in here. So I just want the next one to be just a little bit shorter. So I've got that in there. Now these that I cut off, I am going to add one right over here on this side.
So y'all let us know if you're working on any new projects right now. So tell them what you got today delivered.
Yes, today we got a storm shelter. You know, we are in Alabama, in the heart of tornado country, it appears. And so we had been debating on getting one, and we finally decided we were going to go for it. So we got it delivered, and I mean, it is, you know, it's just a small, I think it's 4 by 6, but they, I found out a lot of information about these, and it was very interesting. With, according to FEMA's guidelines, you have to have 4 screws screwed into the concrete in order for them to, you know, not blow up or whatever, you know, get sucked into the tornado. And they actually put 17 of those things in here, and all around the whole perimeter of the thing. So I don't think we have to worry about it.
I don't think they'll get blown away.
Yep. So it's yep, we had been debating it, and we finally decided to go for it. Okay, I'm gonna put my ranunculus in, and I've just got it cut. I may need to cut it a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna put it in here real quick and see. No, I think it'll be all right. You saw how I cut it, right? So
yeah.
Okay, so I've got that right in there.
A little shorter.
Yeah, I had it cut, but not enough, so I had to cut it a little bit. And then I've got my other, now this one I've already cut apart. So you see, I did cut that one apart. So I am going to bring that. I'm going to bring this one right here. Let's see if I can get it over here where I want it. Right in there. Turn it and make sure I've got it where I want it.
I love these colors.
I do too. I do too. I think they are gorgeous.
They're like citrus colors.
Yes. And then I'm just going to put my little bud right in here in the front.
I like I don't have one of those little buds. I have a tiny one. Is that what it's?
Yeah, that's what it is.
This is kind of bigger, huh?
Now I cut off the end. I cut off a bunch of it. So yeah, I cut it to right there. Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. I
don't know why that was. So
I don't
tiny.
know. It's just a little, yeah. But
That's
there
all
you
right.
go.
This is a little tiny one.
So here's where we are right now, and you see we're starting to make the shape of how we're going to have it. Just in that little bit that we've already done, and then we will fill in. Okay, so now I've got another one of my camellias. I just think these are so pretty. So I'm going to cut this one off. I'm going to cut this off as well. So I cut these two. Did you see that? Cut those two off. I want this one to stand right back here. See? And you kept the thing on. I didn't, but that's okay. But I am going to cut it a little bit shorter, And then I'm putting it right here in this corner.
Hey Tiggy, welcome.
There we go.
Yeah, we in Alabama, we tend to have a pretty rough tornado season.
Yeah,
or we can. Not always.
Yeah,
but,
not always, but we do.
But we can. So,
we just felt
it's
like
nice to be prepared.
Yep,
if
it
we
was
can
time.
be.
I did tell my husband we were going to have to get a fan in there, though.
Ooh, it's hot,
it was hot. Because he locked Amanda and I in it to show her how it was, and we couldn't stay in there for just a minute. Yeah, we tested it out. And I'm like, okay, this is hot.
Yeah, it was. I'm still sweating.
I know. Okay, so here's where we are so far. So now we're going to use the rest of these to kind of fill in. Oops, I got 2 more things I need to put in. I forgot I had my, because you went ahead and put your bud. So I am going to put this one right over here.
So we're just filling in with our little filler flowers. Well, actually, they're our marigolds, but we're going to use them for filler too.
We're going to use them, yep, and I'm going to put this one on here.
I'm so glad y'all are able to join us live on YouTube. We finally are able to actually be live, and y'all don't have to watch the replay, so that's really exciting.
It really is. We had wanted to do that for a while and just couldn't get it to work, but now we're really happy it's working.
So happy when things work out.
I know,
when
they do like that. Yep, do like you want them to. It's really neat. Now I'm just, like she said, we're just filling in.
And the thing is, you could make this in any color combination
you really,
that you wanted
truly
to.
Could.
I kind of like the look of this summery, citrusy coral and yellow, but whatever color combination you like, you can definitely use for this. You could use roses, or you could use, anything else.
Yes. Just go, and if you don't, if you haven't been and just looked at the stem flowers, because I know a lot of times we buy bushes of flowers, and that, especially if you're, in the business or whatever, but the stems, they've got some beautiful spring and summer stems. Now, the spring stems, I think, now they may all be 60% off, but I know that in the bushes at Michael's, the summer ones are 60% off, and the spring ones are only 50% off. So so just check to see. I know. I was like, well, that's kind of weird, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in with some of my greenery here. And now this was on a really long stem, and it had a lot, so I've already cut mine apart. Have you cut yours apart? I've cut some of it, yes.
Yeah, it's one long stem. So I've just cut it in pieces, and I'm just gonna fill in with the greenery.
I love this. I love this fern. I'll put one just right in the back so that it kind of hides, some of the stuff that's going on in the back. Let's see if this one looks better. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if we mentioned this earlier, but we are using our Grace Monroe home glue skillet. I would suggest you use hot glue, if you're going to make something like this. But if you don't have a glue skillet, you could definitely use a glue gun.
Now I'm putting these are just 2 of the little pieces off the side that I've cut off, and I put one right in the back, and now I'm going to put one right down in the middle of all the flowers. Just like that.
Looking pretty.
Aren't they pretty? I love these colors. Love the colors. Cut this one.
Hey Linda, we're so glad you're here.
Yes, hope you're doing well.
Trying to read all of your comments.
Yes.
So I've got YouTube set up and Facebook set up.
Oh yeah.
So it's hard for me to read both. And I'm not ignoring you if we don't
Oh,
answer
Tracy
you,
said
but-
she's so excited to see us. She's watching from Texas. Thank you for watching, Tracy. We're excited you're here. And Renee said hello. Nita said, I'm happy for you getting a storm shelter. Yes, she said she always thinks about us when she hears bad weather. Thank you for that. And yes, we've had some scary times. You know, we really truly have. I remember one year it literally hit a half a mile from us. So we have had some scary times. But
Do you have a pick? Can I have a floral
Oh,
pick?
yeah.
Here?
yeah, there's a couple of different ones.
So if your stem is too short, you can use a floral pick and just make it a little bit longer.
Yes.
Because I forgot I had this flower over here, and I definitely want to use it.
Yeah, you want to use them.
I don't know where my floral tape is.
Oh, I think I got it
Do
too.
you have that too?
Let's
This is what happens
see.
when we clean up.
Yeah, that's
when
what
we
happens
clean up
when we
after
clean up.
ourselves.
You can't find nothing. That's just the way it is.
I know, I was talking, I think it was in Design with the Pros Club. We've been trying to stay organized, okay? So that's been a
It's
goal, I
just
guess, or
hard.
resolution or
It's
whatever.
just hard.
So we got our shop organized, and keeping it organized is
That's the key. Yes.
that's the job that we're having to do.
Yep.
And then we organize, and we don't know where anything is.
I know,
can't
and that's
find it.
exactly yes. Because I'll ask her, "Where's so and so?" and she don't know any more than I do.
Do y'all know what that feels like? I'm sure that some
Yeah.
of you do. Some of you creative people, I'm sure, know.
Yep.
That
I
feeling.
know how that is. All right, I'm going to add some of my. What did we say this was? Asparagus?
Asparagus.
Yes, I'm going to add some asparagus. That just tickles me. I had no idea I was buying asparagus.
Wild asparagus.
Wild asparagus. I just thought it was pretty. Y'all know I love greenery, so as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, I love this.
I like it too. Actually, it's really pretty
It
greenery.
is, isn't it?
It's got a nice texture.
And I'm just kind of, you see, I just put some in there. I'm just going to kind of go through and add some here and there. Because to me, anytime you can add greenery, that's just going to make it prettier.
So we're just sprinkling it around,
Yep.
just filling in and adding that texture in there.
Put this one a little bit shorter so that I can put it right here in the front. Just right in there. Now I do have some moss if we need to use it. We can kind of work it through there if we can see any of our styrofoam. Oh, Linda said she's going to make cemetery saddles and grave pots. She said she hadn't started yet. She will, but after watching us.
Oh, great. That's
Well,
wonderful.
that is great.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that tutorial, we do have that. It's on our YouTube channel, so you guys can watch that as well.
That is right.
And if you have a like a suggestion of something that you would like, or a request of something that you would like to see us make, let us know.
Yes, please. That's very helpful because, you know, we want to make things that y'all want to make. You know what? I'm going to put this on a thing. Yeah, because I want it to come up higher, and these, they're not as high. So can I get the tape from you?
Yeah.
Now these, Amanda showed you, these are just the wooden picks, and they have the little wire on them, and so you just put them against the stem and use that wire, but they won't hold well. So that's why you take your floral tape and you just put it at the top, and then you just kind of run it all the way down that stem just like that, and that's going to hold it for you. And I always tend to do it, I overdo it because I go back up too, just to make sure that I've got it on there. But the key to this is the neatest tape, because you stretch it as you're putting it on. You're kind of stretching it, and that's what makes it hold to itself. So very neat. But I am putting this, that's why I put it on the wooden pick, so that I could get it up high like that. I'll put one on the other side too.
And glue in my hair.
You got glue in your hair?
My hair in a ponytail.
Uh-oh. Yep.
So y'all let us know what the temperature is where you are. It is actually, it was cooler this past week, but it's starting to get hot here again. We're starting to get that Alabama
heat. Yep, humid heat.
Yes, it has been so humid.
But I still love summer.
That's
It
right.
might be hot, but I love it.
That's right. You know, y'all know. You tell her she can't complain.
No, I'm not gonna complain. I love it. Now ask me again after tomorrow, because we will be at a ball field all day tomorrow for her daughter and my other daughter's daughter playing softball. So we will just see how I feel after then, but I still love summer.
Yeah. Are y'all summer people or are you winter people? I'm definitely I love hot summer, but I really love spring and fall. I don't know. I like spring and fall.
I love summer.
And really, I just like the changing of the seasons. I mean, we live, of course, like we said, in Alabama, so we have pretty mild winters, but I still like that that we have winter. I like the change of the seasons. So 65 in Ohio.
Ooh.
Loretta says, New Jersey, it is 80.
Yeah.
93 in Georgia. So, yeah, that's about what it is here.
Yeah, Yeah, we're very similar to Georgia's weather. That I just realized was hiding, so let me see where I want to put it yet.
This is pretty, these colors.
I think these colors are so pretty.
I love the changing of the seasons too, Lori. I just like, I don't know,
And see, I would live, I'm exactly the opposite. I would love to, if I could find a place, well, now I would never move, but 80 degrees year round just sounds heavenly to me, year round. But
y'all let us know if you have that kind of weather. 80 degrees year round.
that just sounds heavenly.
Kind of adjusting things.
Yeah, that's all. And you know how it is. You just keep playing with it.
What moss are you wanting to use? This or
that? Right there. It's going to be easier, I think, to put it in between, possibly. Now, I've got the other that's over there, if you want to try that. but I just think this is going to probably be a little easier to get. We'll try it and see. And now with pins. Now to put the moss in, we're just using the little floral pins. You can get these at Walmart or just anywhere. And I just go in and put it around just to kind of hide the any styrofoam that's peeking through. Yeah, it's not wanting to. There we go.
Renee said she is definitely a summer person.
That's me.
She loves the heat, but not the humidity, though. That's
yeah,
how we feel.
That's exactly. Yeah, it's the humidity that gets you. The heat's not.
Well, if you're like
awful.
me and you have natural curl in your hair, then
Yeah.
you know, y'all know.
No, or like me, natural frizz.
Y'all know what that humidity does.
It gets you. It does get you. I said mine will start out one way and be 5 times bigger by the time I get in after being out in.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like to have the moss peeking out in the bottom.
It is kind of cute.
that natural
I think peeking out.
But you can use the other kind that we use that is really that just sticks.
Yeah, you could use that. But I think, I just feel like that's gonna, for this, if you're putting it in after, and to me, it's just easier to put it in after. Now, some people put it in to start with, but I don't do that just because, it just feels easier. Now, I'm just coming through and cutting off so that I don't have it.
Trim it up.
Yep, just trimming this, giving it a haircut. Just a little haircut. Put one more pin back here. But there you go.
That's really
There's
This would be a
finish.
real, yeah, I think it would look cute too. Like you could put a little bird in it.
You really could.
You could add a
Little
bow if you want
butterflies.
to around the bottom
Yep.
to it.
You could. I thought about a little, we've got so much peach going on, I had actually thought about this little 7/8 inch or 1 inch. This may be 1 inch. So let's just make a quick little bow just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's cute.
I love this little Swiss dot ribbon. Now there's another roll if you need it.
I'm just gonna do a few little.
Yeah, I just did a few little loops.
Not gonna do a whole lot. This would be totally optional.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever you wanted to do, you could.
Yep. And I just thought it was cute, just for a little one.
Just a few little loops. loops.
Yep. And now if you wanted to add a bow and you didn't have any of the wooden pegs, if you're using wire for your bow, just wrap it around a leftover stem. It'll work just as well and will hold just as well. And then you can just stick it down where you want it. Let's cut this off because it's a little big. Just a cute little tiny bow.
Mm-hmm.
How pretty. These colors I love them. And the flowers are such good quality. I love that. A lot of times the stem flowers, are a little bit better quality. And, but so I don't buy them a lot for the wreaths and things, but for something like this where you don't need quite as much, you can do that, and especially when they're 60% off.
Okay, that's when I like to get them.
Yes, me too. So,
they're so very, very sweet.
Very sweet and pretty. Be pretty sitting like on a little end table or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or on my piano.
Oh yeah.
It would go good on my piano, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
May have to put this there. May have the place for it.
Yeah.
So,
hey Tracy, thank you.
Hey Regina and Chris and Dawn, good to see you.
Yeah, so like I said, this is really fun. It's a very, you could do it in whatever color combination you want. It doesn't take a whole lot of materials.
No, it really doesn't.
And it's just a fun little arrangement to make.
Yep. So y'all try that. Oh, and Dawn said that it's she's in Oklahoma and is expecting more storms tonight. So we're praying everything is good with you there, Dawn.
Yes.
And Dixie said it's supposed to be 100 on Sunday. She's in Georgia. 100 on Sunday.
Goodness.
Woo. That means it'll probably be that way here too.
Yeah, we'll probably have that. It'll be here right after.
Yeah.
Here in Alabama. We'll have that very soon, I'm sure.
I am too.
Well, this has been fun to make, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. We really appreciate you guys joining us for Flower Friday Live. We're live every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook and on YouTube. So y'all be sure to join us next week.
That's right. And like Amanda said, if you have any suggestions on things you'd like to see made, put them in the comments because we want to do what you want to see.
Yeah. All right, guys.
There you go.
We thank y'all so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week.
Stay cool.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.